Started in the year of 2020. Weekly episodes, there are plenty. Some are serious, some are funny, oh yeah. Oh, wow, what do you know? It's time for the Pocket Knife Show. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, it's Mike on the mic again for another episode of the Pocket Knife Podcast. A few weeks ahead of Easter Sunday, several people from our church put out table tent ads for our sunrise service at restaurants in town. A week later, at a few of the eateries, our neon yellow placards were gone. Not one was left on a table, and it was still a couple of weeks until our resurrection celebration. We were all puzzled. Why would a restaurant manager who had agreed to have our ads on her tables take them down so early? To be fair, the date wasn't on the flyer, so maybe they thought they were throwing away old news. I doubt any of them were acting maliciously. They weren't, I'm sure, demonic church haters in need of a hasty exorcism. They likely saw slightly cluttered tables and took action to clean things up. Did someone miss out on our sunrise service because the neon yellow papers were in the trash? We'll never know. Those who didn't see the ads didn't know the info was withheld from them. At least one woman from Virginia, visiting family in town, showed up because of the notices we put out. Jesus told a parable about seed falling on different kinds of soil. Some of the seed fell on the hardened path and was snatched up by birds. Some landed in rocky soil and didn't go deep. Some settled among weeds and didn't bear fruit. Some ended up deep in good soil and produced an abundant harvest. Jesus told his disciples in private what his point was. Different people react to God's word differently. Sometimes they're kept from understanding it because they're afraid of persecution. Sometimes they're just too distracted to pay heed. Sometimes they're kept from believing by the evil one. He snatches the word away from them. Only a few really take in God's word, and their lives are changed forever. You have friends who've heard God's word. Maybe from your lips, maybe from another person's. What kind of soil have their hearts proven to be so far? Hard? Shallow? Distracted? If anything short of radical transformation by the Spirit's work through God's Word has happened, you have work to do. Pray that God would plow up the hard ground and remove the rocks and pull up the weeds so they can see the truth of the gospel and believe. Pray against the work of the enemy and for the good of your friends. Pray that God's word would produce an abundant harvest in their lives. Oh no, it's that I know we've come to the end of the show. Whoa, 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 whoa. See you next time.